Welcome back to Rawslowgaming and our Let's Play series here in FIFA Manager 2019, which is modded from FIFA Manager 2013. And if you'd like to know how, do check out my video on how to update your game to the 2019 season. With that said, remember to smash that like button if you do enjoy the content that we bring to you here on Rawslowgaming, and if you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you don't miss out on any of the content that we bring to you daily. And we are continuing on here with our club Bad City in FIFA Manager, and are in our first season here in our restart, and we have started to sign some of our players on a new contract, and also we somehow pressed a sponsor button or something, which meant we got a lot of extra money here for our club, and I don't know quite how that works actually, or what happened, but nonetheless we will make the most of it there, and we got an offer from Kidderminster Harriers to take over their club, but we are not interested in leaving the club because we are trying to be with Bass until the end. Don't know what happened there. I guess I got the prompt here for remove object, and that were it, I guess. And yes, let's have our assistant fix the problem that we didn't have too many players on our bench. Game here coming up against the Dulwich Hamlet, who are definitely better than us, as you see here on the team rating. They are at 529 and third in the league, while we are only at 472, so we'll go with a very cautious pre-talk there. We'd give it your best, and I guess that we're good that we did go with that talk, since Dulwich Hamlet is leading here 3-1 after one half. And let's see how we did here then, and we'll go with this talk. You just play like we practice in training, and shots were 4-8, shots on target 3-6, and chances were 7-8, and possession 40-60%. So overall actually not too bad, I guess, but not too good either. We'll let our assistant try to motivate the team, so to say. And here in the second half, so far, Dulwich Hamlet doing one more goal and actually doing two more goals. So the final scoreline is 1-5 for Bassett versus Dulwich Hamlet. And the shots were 3-11, shots on target 2-8, chances 4-12. And as you see here, our chances from the first half to the second half is actually lower than it was in the first half, so don't know how that works sometimes, or if it's just a bug with the update or something. Doesn't really matter too much, and the possession though were 39-61%, so I did see that we were definitely getting pretty much hammered here in this game, and that really were the case as well. When here we dropped down one place after it, and also got back to a negative goal difference, unfortunately. And let's see here, we got a question here from the media and asking what went wrong today. Let's see here. And we will not point out one player, but I will go with blaming the whole team, I guess. And rank all players -2, and yeah, but I guess that were the most true one, really. We could of course blame it on Candy, He did have a 3 in rating, but yeah, we don't really want to point out one player as said. So we'll continue here for now. We'll probably quite soon look at closing in 1 or 2 more contracts with our players that we want to keep here for next season. And we are also closing in here on the Christmas party, so we'll do the Christmas party, I think, and after that we'll take a look at maybe signing or extending the contracts on 1 or 2 players or something like that. Let's see here. So yeah, all of the players came to the Christmas party and the atmosphere in the team improves, so that's really good. And Amtepe have gained a lot of form, which is also very nice here. So his skin are 42 and he's only 18, so could probably develop to a really good player for us. So let's talk a little bit more to our players here. So Jack Batten, let's see here. Let's go with that he needs to up his long passing. Let's check out the contracts here. So let's sort by level. And Ryan Brandt, of course, is a player that we do want to extend the contract with. So let's see here. So 80 should be acceptable now. And that's good. We can lower the appearance money there. We can even remove it, and the assessment is still that it's acceptable, and that level is what it seems that we need to be at for the players to extend their contract. And let's see here, Watkins, maybe a player that we should extend for 1 more year at least. So let's see here. If we could get, yeah, we want 2 more years, or rather we want 1 more year rather. And let's see, he's good in right wing and left wing. Actually, he's not really that good in a position that we are using. Right midfielder, of course, is decent, but it's actually, I don't know how good he's in center midfielder. It's actually not even in the list of how he's doing, but nonetheless it's been doing 19 games for us, so I guess that's pretty good, and also done 9 goals, so maybe he certainly is a player for us to extend, but we'll try 1 year. Let's see here, can up his salary up to 60, I guess. So 1 year. And let's see, some appearance money. 20. Alright, we'll make the offer here. We don't really want to prolong Clark. I think he's really a player that we want a better player, and maybe not as old. He do have a lot of experience though, which is pretty nice, but yeah, we should be doing better, so to say. And Richard, I think here as well, is a player that we want to sign for 1 more year, not more. Do the same here, I guess, up the salary a little bit, and yeah, I think we'll stop there. Now don't want to get rid of Andy Watkins, and especially not on a free transfer. So we will be looking in the transfer window for some loan players, I guess. To start with a right back. And then for next season we will be looking at signing a proper right back for our team. And also maybe a goalkeeper. And here this screen is pretty nice, and here you see a player Eric Kina, who has improved 7 levels or 16%, and that is a very nice improvement. So let's continue here. All players here extended that we offered contract to, I believe, at least. And we'll put it back into our reserve team for 4 weeks. And we'll talk a little bit more with our players here. And I should be looking more in detail on some things when I do the talks like there, and that's not really good for anyone telling that he's done good progress when he's actually not improved at all. But, well, that's how it is. And there is so that we have a very close battle here for the next match, at least in terms of levels. Our team rating, we are very closely matched here against Chelmsford. Let's actually see here, Robbie Candy, I don't believe he has improved at all. So let's see here, play development, no, not really. I can see here training objectives, yeah, can we see training, play development, here we go. So he's actually been getting a little bit worse. It's been 19 points worse in skill points. And he's 21, so he really should be giving more in training. So we'll try to be a little bit smarter with the team talks. And 494 versus 509 here for Chelmsford. And we'll go with a little bit of a more risky talk, so to say. Unfortunately, we get a goal against us here early on in the first half, but we do get in equalization here before the end of the first half. And if we're looking at stats, we have shots 4-2, shots on target 2-0, and possession 52-48%. So seems like a pretty close game here, and I think we'll skip the chances here in the first half at least. We'll go with let's continue just like this, and hopefully we can take a win here, or at least get a draw. I'll be quite happy with a draw since they are third in the league, but we do get a goal against us there, unfortunately, and the final whistle come there, so we unfortunately loses that game by 1. Let's see here, match stats are 6-8 in shots, shots on target 3 versus 2, chances 8 versus 9, for possession 48 versus 52. So a pretty close match, but we unfortunately lose that just, and stay in the same place in the league, but yeah, not doing too good here. and let's hope we can get in some players to strengthen our team here in the transfer window. Let's check the transfers actually, and let's do the scouting. And let's see here, not scouting, we are looking at the transfer market. And let's see, only realistic transfers. And let's do a player search. Let's see here, let's actually scout this player. Yeah, sure. And let's see here. We want player search criteria. Here we go. Only realistic transfers. Position right back. Level could be a little bit lower, down to 42. Let's see here. Transfer status listed for loan, and nothing there. So if we untick only realistic, nothing. Transfer list is closed until the 1st. Yeah, sure. Yeah, so just continue until the 1st of January, so we can enter the transfer window properly and see if we can actually make something happen then when we are inside the transfer window. So we get the ups and down for the half year here. And Sean Rigg unfortunately losing a level due to bad performances, and Jackpot as well. And let's see here for Amankwa, he's losing 3 in rating for getting old on pace, unfortunately. And overall we have not that much improvement in the reserve team either, unfortunately. And let's cancel here. We need to do some scouting here, and we are a little bit better team in terms of team rating here than Wellstone. Hopefully we can do a good match. We have a few players with contract running out, that is fine. We have some players that are, I guess, our assistant manager moved up to our team and are now back in the youth team. Reese Wildig here actually looks like a player that we want to have a little bit more experience with. Let's see here. Yes, I don't know if he's switched back to our team again. Don't really matter too much. And Camden Hartson here, not being good enough for us, really, is what I would say at least. And he has a really high salary actually also. So let's do a team or player talk here. Perfect shape for next game, sure. It's not in perfect shape, so here is the transfer list. So only realistic transfers and we won't be able to loan any of these players. That's for sure. So let's see here if we have any players that have a really high level, and we do, but unfortunately only old players here, and market value on the young player here is really not good at all for us. How about Gisli here? Or rather Akil Francis. And let's see here, central midfielder, sure we can scout this player as well. We don't need a left back. What we need is a right back. Desperately need a right back even. So if we can manage to get Egan here, that would be superb. So Wilston versus Bassett, we are at 491, they are at 485 in team rating. And we'll go out with a quite risky speech here, that we expect at least a draw here. We do take the lead here in the 22nd minute, but we unfortunately get equalization in the first half here. So after one half, the scoreline 1-1 for Bassett versus Wilson. And we'll just continue here. Shots 5 versus 1. Shots on target 3 versus 1. And possession 57 versus 43%. So decent first half there, definitely. We maybe should be leading the game there properly. And we went with a risky talk here for the second half as well. And we do take the lead again there in the 75th minute or 76th by Brunt, and we do manage to keep the lead all the way to the end of the whistle. And we'll find Stern again for arguing, and he has been warned quite many times for that. And let's check here. The scoreline, as I said, 2-1 for Bassett versus Wellston after full time. Shots 7 versus 2, shots on target 3 versus 1, and chances 9 versus 2, possession 54 versus 46%. So a good result there for the lads. And we're back up to starting place and pretty stable in the middle of the league. And let's see here, risk speech successful, and strong positive effect on our players, which is nice. And scouting fitness here on Canon Hartson. And I will just skip it, we don't really need to know more. So let's see here, scouting. We don't need to watch Hearthstone anything more. Let's check out the scout report here. So a potential star is the summary. So he's not really at the level that we would want, but we'll give him 2 more days to scout him, and we'll see. So scouting finish again on Hartson. Let's check out here the scouting. Yeah, in 2 more days. Yeah, we need to go on here with our scouting. So we'll cancel that task. Yes, no task assigned. Yes, you should have task assigned. So let's see here. Let's check the transfer market again. Sorted by level, yeah. So actually this player is a player that we would like to buy, but probably not the smartest one, but let's see here. So let's see here. So the offer for the player don't need to be really that great. The salary is more important, of course. Let's see here, where were our players that we wanted to scout? Have we lost him? I can't find him. There we have Egan. It's very long, very low in the list there actually. Let's see here, offer to loan this player. Loan fee, no, we don't want any loan fee at all actually. Well, no, if we need to pay a fee we could buy a player outright. So let's scout Egan here. Scout player, yes, scout player. Let's see here. He wants 3 years at least, and he's at 53. And yeah, wage here being quite ridiculous, so I can't really sign him, or of course I can, but I don't really want to give that wage. So we'll actually take that off, and we'll see here what's happened. And we're losing quite badly in fan popularity actually, I think, but that's alright. And we'll check out how the scouting went here, and we'll first talk with our players here a little bit. And we'll go with need you in perfect shape. We'll check out here the scouting on Egan. So let's check out the transfer market here. We're actually in the scouting. So let's see here, we don't know the talent yet of Egan, and not the market value either. But I definitely think he's the player to sign for us. It certainly looks that way, at least, but guess what? You'll have to see that in the next episode, because this was everything for this one. So remember to smash that like button if you do and enjoy the content. It's very much appreciated, and the best way for you to show that you enjoy that said content. And if you haven't also already, hit that subscribe button as well, so you're not missing out on any of that new content that we bring to you daily here at Rawslowgaming. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye bye!